Welcome back to the Daily Thunder podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Woods. I'm here tonight with senior writer for Daily Thunder, Olivia Panchal. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. I do want to start with my condolences to you for Darius Baisley's injury. You are our resident Darius Baisley fangirl, and so we will pour one out for a sprained right ankle tonight.
Yes, hoping that it's like not too serious and it was more like there's no need for you to come back in this game situation and not that it was like too bad, but hopefully he'll be fine.
I'm kind of hoping it was just like a stealth tank move. I'm always looking out for those moves. Oklahoma City drops this one tonight to the Lakers, 128-99. This is their fifth loss at home out of 5 games if you're keeping score. We got 17 from Shea tonight, 11 from Roby, 10 from Hill, 10 from Poku in some garbage time minutes. But other than that, not a whole lot going on. Dort shot the ball pretty well tonight, but hot take, LeBron is still very good at the basketball.
He is indeed.
I
was going to say the Thunder really missed Al Horford tonight. That was probably the biggest thing from the get-go. God bless Isaiah Roby, bless his heart, but he's getting absolutely worked by Anthony Davis from the very beginning.
Yeah, as was Baisley.
Yes, I would never say that about Baisley.
Though. Right, I knew you were going to let me take care of that. So yeah, the physicality, the size disparity down low was obviously a huge. It just stood out straight away. With Anthony Davis, it's like who can guard him, but I can guarantee you it's not going to be somebody on this year's Thunder front line, especially when Al Horford is sitting. One thing I wanted to point out was Hamidou Diallo. He's been, just tearing it up the early parts of the year, and haven't gotten a chance to talk to you about Diallo. Are you in on Diallo's improvement, and what's your take on him?
I feel like I need more games. I need more evidence to erase the trauma of the past 2 seasons of Hamidou Diallo.
Completely fair.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sold on it, but I will say, he's obviously a lot better. I think that the responsibility and increased opportunities and playing time that he has this season is really good for him. And I think that he is learning and he is getting better. But I'm not quite ready to be like, I'm going to expect 20 points off the bench from him on the regular, or even that he's like going to have like a Schroeder role with the Thunder. I just not quite there yet, but I am glad that he's playing better. He only had 9 points tonight. So, I won't really hold it against him because nobody really played well. But he was 4 for 6 from the field. So that's good. And he did have that pretty crazy 75-foot heave.
I was about to say 3 of those 9 points came from the other side of half court.
Yeah.
And it honestly, that shot went through the net, I think, more naturally than any 3-pointer he's taken this year.
Yeah, for sure.
He's definitely been a lot better at the beginning of the year, and it's going to be fun to see if he can keep that going, because it's something that obviously Thunder fans have been wanting from him for so long, and he seems to now finally be catching some momentum. I wanted to bring up, I don't know how hot of a take this is, but those jerseys are terrible, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know who makes these jerseys. I feel like there's so much potential. And the thing I'm most mad about is that Utah has a better sunset jersey than the Thunder does. And everybody knows that Oklahoma City is the place you go for the best sunset. So I feel like we should really corner the market on that. But theirs were just so much more interesting with like the color spectrum than ours that are just orange. I don't think there's one Thunder jersey that we've ever had that I was like, I absolutely have to buy this jersey right now. It's so good. And this one looks like it was made on PowerPoint. So
it's interesting you mentioned the orange one, because I actually do think that's the one, if I was going to point to one jersey that we've ever had that I'm like all about. I kind of wish they would rebrand with every jersey being that one, just in different colors, like a white one, a blue one, a white and black one. But this one is, I hate that it just says Oklahoma. There's so much going on. Like someone mentioned tonight on Twitter, it looks like a Blazers knockoff, like it just in our colors. Like
it absolutely does.
It's really strange. And it's like there is a notion of look good, feel good, play good, and the Thunder just completely throw that in the trash.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish they would do like an all black jersey or, just to like make Sonics fans really mad, like a throwback Sonics colorway with Oklahoma City on the
Now we're
front. I think
talking.
that would be cool. I just feel like there's like a lot of potential that we're just not exploring. But it all stems from the logo. We have the worst logo in the entire NBA. And I feel like if we fix that, everything would be just a lot better from there.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about the logo. I'm looking at it right now. The shield, I guess, is what they call it. What they've put at center court. Um, I I don't know if it's just that it's been there for so long that I've kind of warmed up to it, kind of like the Loves patch.
Yeah.
But so you're still like the logo is bad.
Yeah, I just don't. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't have anything to do with like Thunder. Like we're what like not every team. Like I understand like the Lakers, for example. They're like a Lakers not like a thing. So I understand you can't like have that on your jersey. But like Thunder is a thing. Lightning is a thing. I feel like we can build off of that
Mhm.
instead of having this like clip art basketball on our jerseys.
I've seen better Thunder blog logos.
Yeah,
like
definitely. We need an
than
alternate court too. That would be cool.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for an alternate court when they did the Native American heritage uniforms.
Mhm.
Like those
Yeah.
uniforms were actually really dope, and I was kind of hoping they would do a court with those. Or how cool would it have been to have a court with the memorial jerseys?
Yeah, I completely agree. And I saw a lot of mock-ups of those on Twitter as well. And I thought people had good ideas. So maybe we just need to like hire someone from Twitter to take over that.
Yeah, it's can that be like a giveaway or something? Like it's astonishing how
Yeah.
bad they have been with branding one of the best teams in the league over the last 10 to 12 years.
Yeah. Maybe they're just
Um,
waiting for Cade Cunningham and then we'll get a new court, new uniforms, whole
yes,
new future.
I think it was after it feels like after after something that the fans would consider like a
Mhm.
bummer. Like I think it was after Durant left, and then once they traded Westbrook, like they do something. They do some type of aesthetic
Mhm.
upgrade, or in their mind an upgrade, like they did this year with the new court and made a big deal of it. And now that we're like supposedly a tanking team, it's it's just so strange. So like you're saying, maybe if they like are the worst team in the league and they get the number one pick, maybe then they
Yeah.
will decide to go with something new. Um, Olivia, any other notes that you want to hit on this game? I know it was very uneventful. It felt like the game was over like 20 minutes into the game.
I want to give a shout out to Poku.
Go for it.
So Poku had, 21 minutes, and in that 21 minutes, he was 4 for 9 from the field. He had 10 points, 3 blocks. He was giving me some young Ibaka vibes, and I like that. I like that putback dunk. He hit a 3-pointer. He actually hit two. So I think that like there's not a whole lot of positives you can take out of this game. But I do think that Poku, played really well, all things considered. He wasn't scared. He hit a three right in LeBron's face. And I love that.
Yeah. The later the game goes, and I think the more the game kind of gets out of hand, the more
Mhm.
comfortable he looks. Like he's like, okay, I can just kind of settle in and
Right.
see what happens. I can't imagine being 18 years old and watching LeBron run by. Like it's got to be jarring.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think that he played well. I thought that Maladon had some flashes and some moments that were really good too. And I mean, if you're thinking about it like on the season as a whole, this like one loss to the Los Angeles Lakers is meaningless. But what's meaningful is that these players are getting opportunities, getting minutes, they are getting better even in games that we lose. And that's going to be really what the goal is for the season. For the Thunder, it's not going to be to beat the number one team in the NBA, even though that would be super cool. It's better that we have our young players really, moving into their roles, improving, gaining confidence, and getting opportunities to play.
100%. And I'm glad you mentioned the number one team in the league. I've seen every team at this point in the year at least twice,
Mhm.
and that's the best team by far. By
Oh,
far.
100%. Yeah. I think that for me, even going into the season, I'm pretty sure the Lakers are going to repeat their championship. I think the Nets are trying to make it a little bit more interesting, but it also feels a little bit Clippersy where they're going to make all these moves to be amazing and then they're going to lose in the second round to the Celtics or something.
Yeah, I could totally see it. The Nets did make quite a move today.
Mhm.
Um, this is a reoccurring theme on the post game show. We have to update Tankathon. So updated Tankathon right now. The Rockets pick is at 5. That's the highest that it can go for Oklahoma City to get its top 4 protected. So right now it's us getting their 5th pick, us getting Miami's pick at 10, which that's probably going to change. But then tonight our pick went from like 17 down to 11. So
that's great.
So we're looking at 5, 10, and 11 right now, and that 10 and 11 range, like that's obviously where things get kind of interesting. But we will be back Friday, where the Thunder take on the Bulls. That is a 7 p.m. Central Time start. Olivia, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for listening to Thunder fans. We'll talk to you soon.